beyond the arc. San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to
Number
ball.
one, we are online, and this one here playing NBA 2K. I need you to put your game down because we got more to talk about, and you had busy playing 2K. What was this?
I'm waiting on you.
Sir, do you know we're live right now? Thank you very much. I'm looking at this guy. My boy playing 2K. He ready to. He like you can't win a paper championship. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the report. Gentlemen, Lone Wolf, what's good?
I'm good now. I'm ready for that big event next week.
Congratulations to the Denver Broncos. Congratulations to y'all for being the NFC West champs. The Chargers failed. The Chargers failed to beat Houston yesterday, so y'all got the division crown for the first time in 9 years. Finally, somebody else in the West got the crown. Congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you. And big ups to the Patriots yourself. So you just got the crown just recently.
Talk about y'all. We'll get to us. Can't get right. What's good?
Yeah, man. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? I'm good. Can't complain.
Good. We had some division crowns got crowned today. We had some more tickets got punched today. We'll get to those games. I'm not going to talk about the games that matter because they don't mean rat shit to me. So, with that said, let's get it started and let's talk about what we saw today. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and rewind back. Houston shut down old Chargers.
Wow.
You're smiling, Lone Wolf, but I mean, okay, you won the division, but let's get serious here and talk about some concern. I am very concerned about the Chargers. The Chargers were looking pretty decent to begin the season. All of a sudden now, Chargers have been struggling in the last month.
It started with one thing.
Offensive
2 things actually. Offensive line, and then late down the road, Justin Herbert's health.
Nah, I'm gonna say injuries in general.
No. I say Justin Herbert health because he was out there the whole entire time. Why I say that? Because Justin Herbert was out there the whole time, and then all of a sudden he had surgery on his hand, his broken hand, which is non-dominant hand. He struggles. And ever since then, I don't think Justin Herbert recovered enough from his broken hand. And then on top of that, facing a top 5 defense that's not going to give you nothing should tell you something. And that's the reason why I'm trying to win away from Houston as fast as possible. I don't want to face them, and let's face it, nobody in the AFC playoff wants to face Houston at this time.
Nah, they the team right now in the NFL that's on the roll. Besides the Bears,
which we will see, which we will watch them in a few minutes. We will watch them in a few minutes.
7-0 Chicago.
Well, no surprise there. Chicago looked like Chicago's a very dangerous team, man. Everybody was wondering how good Chicago is. I mean, if you got 11 wins of the season by Luka, by Cook, you're a damn good team to me.
And not only that, to be in a tough division and beating the Lions, you beat the Lions. Wait.
No,
Did they sweep the Lions?
Nope, they didn't beat the Lions.
They didn't beat the Lions.
They swept Minnesota.
Yes, they did. No, it was
No, they
1-1. They beat the Lions on Thanksgiving.
No, they didn't. They face the Lions next week.
31-24.
Nope. They face the Lions next week, which will be meaningless now.
Yeah.
Lions are done.
Yep. Lions are done.
The Lions messed up. The Lions messed up their season when they lost to the Steelers. And speaking of, being that this is a show that we're going to talk about games that mattered, let's talk about them damn Steelers. The Steelers had a chance to put it away, and Shedeur Sanders said, "Why not?"
Well, I told y'all.
I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I knew Cleveland was going to win this game. I knew there was no way the AFC North was not going to be decided in Week 18. I knew for a fact that the Browns was going to beat the Steelers. I knew the Steelers was not going to beat the Browns on the road. That was the easiest. That was the easiest underdog square that you could have picked today.
Man,
I knew Cleveland was going to beat the Steelers. You mean to tell me you lose DK Metcalf and it don't make a difference?
Well,
you saw the problem. You saw the problem they had. They couldn't score a touchdown.
Nope.
And the one man that they needed to beat man-to-man coverage was today. That last play when they needed to win, when they needed to win the game, look what happened. They had no receivers to be able to beat them good corners that Cleveland have. Y'all forgot Denzel Ward down there seeing.
I didn't forget about Denzel Ward. And I didn't forget Denzel Ward. I knew Denzel Ward going to do what he got to do. The point is, hold on a second. It's not this. Is this what I'm saying? This is what happens when you miss your number one wide receiver. When you want to do dumb things at dumb times. And it's shown because Aaron Rodgers couldn't find a single receiver. What, Pat Freiermuth? Okay. But he was looking for his number one guy. Aaron Rodgers lived and died by throwing to his number one wide receiver. That's how he rolls.
He didn't do it this year.
Yeah.
Let me.
I'm going to finish up. Even though this will happen, the running game has been shut down. Cleveland was good at shutting down the running game, and the defense of Cleveland Brown make sure that Aaron Rodgers don't go nowhere. And I'm happy for it. I love it. I enjoyed it.
I did too. But now we got a week 18. Now we got a week 18 win and in scenario. Go ahead.
I say, as far as I told y'all last week, it's something about Pittsburgh when they go to Cleveland. They always have a hard time. This is the fourth straight time that they went to Cleveland. 4 straight seasons they went to Cleveland and lost. 4 straight seasons. That's the curse. They cursed when they come to Cleveland. Don't dog. But the reason why Pittsburgh lost the game is if they should have kept running the ball with Jaylen Warren. They should have let Jaylen Warren. They should have pounded. They should have let him pound out. I mean, my man had 12. He had 12 carries. He had almost 70 yards rushing. That's five and a half, almost 5.5 yards averaging. 5 yards. It only takes 10 yards to get a first down. I could get 5 yards on one run, get another 5 yards on another. You keep pounding it the same way. A game last night, a team did that to a team in one of the most famous fields in NFL and came out with a victory. My whole thing is that Aaron Rodgers, I say with Aaron Rodgers, the only thing I had a problem with him was even if he had DK Metcalf this game, Pittsburgh still would have lost. I'm keeping it real. they still would have lost this game. You got a good tight end and Pat Farmermouth. You got role wide receivers. You got Darnell Washington, who's a tight end. You got Jonas Smith, who just came. I think he came to them from the Dolphins. You got Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen was a 100 receiver. He was a wide receiver that got 100 catches. He's get that in consecutive seasons. Feed that man. Feed him. You ain't do it to him. You ain't do it to him probably about 4 times, maybe 5 the most. And he only caught it twice. This is where now it's going to lead to a win or go home game against Baltimore. But the only best part about this is it's in Pittsburgh. So they're going to have to change something up. They're going to have to change something up because they had the opportunity. They had the opportunity to they wasn't going to close it anyway, but they should have won this game. But like I told y'all,
would not happening. Now,
right.
Now, what's funny that you mentioned earlier about the Derrick Henry situation. My goodness, Lord. 216 yards off of 35 times and 4 house calls.
Come on.
Future gold jacket, future first ballot. I don't think nobody doubted that this man was a future Hall of Famer. But boy, this is the reason why you give running backs the ball at this time of year, because nobody wants to be in front of a 250-pound man.
That's all.
If they did this last week, you wouldn't have a problem. This you wouldn't be in the situation you is in now. When you guys go to Pittsburgh next week for your playoff run. Go ahead.
Nah. But like I said, we've been pounding and crying about Baltimore not feeding Derrick Henry the rock on top of a defense that's been nearly dead last against the pass. But like I said, in this situation, you defeat the ball. But all this said and done, in order for Baltimore to get through Pittsburgh tomorrow, this week, we're not going to make this British anyway. They better hope and pray that number 8 is healthy and ready to go, because you're going to need him. You're going to need Lamar Jackson. No ifs, ands, or buts. What you did last night, you didn't need Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson get a week of rest because you had to worry about Jordan Love because Jordan Love wasn't there. And on top of that, Michael Parsons was there, and that Packers run defense is now vulnerable. So it's perfect timing for letting Lamar get a rest. But I know next week you're going to need him. All hands on deck next week. No excuses.
Okay. I think
they say I'm gonna say it just like it is.
You're muffled. You're muffled a little bit.
You can hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, we hear you.
There we go.
All right. It's about effing word time. The offensive coordinator finally fed the beast. The more you feed him, the more yards he gained. The more dominant he was. He dominated the whole damn game. He almost had more total yards than Green Bay altogether. I tell you this much. By the time the offensive coordinator woke up, Tyler Huntley, I mean, he what can I say? He got 1 touchdown. They come next week. Hopefully Lamar's playing. If Lamar plays, that's gonna throw a dagger in that game. I will say that much. That's gonna throw. If Lamar don't play, that's something different. I'm looking forward to next week game. I want to see what this offensive coordinator. I want to see what this offensive coordinator is going to do next week. Hopefully, he do the same thing that he did at freaking Green Bay.
Well, if they didn't learn their lesson last week, they learned it this week, and I hope they better learn what they did this week next week. Because that is the only way you are going to have Pittsburgh not make the playoffs. It's you or them.
Yep.
Simple. One man go home to Cabo with a whole bunch of questions about who is going to leave where, because I'll tell you right now, next week, whoever loses this game, changes will be made in the organization during the offseason.
I agree.
If Pittsburgh loses, everybody gonna look at Mike Tomlin. If Baltimore loses, everybody gonna be looking at Harbaugh and Jackson with the rift that they've been having.
Right.
Choose one.
Right.
It's gonna be a hell of a soap opera for the next 6 months. But speaking of soap operas, we got another soap opera in the NFC South logo.
Oh boy,
Yes, indeed.
Well, because Carolina forgot that there was a #1 defensive team coming in their town, and they wanted to play ball late. They forgot who they were facing. For Tampa Bay, how in the world Tampa Bay? We lose to Quentin Ewers. All year long, Tampa Bay. From the beginning of the season, everybody had you as the darling. Now all of a sudden, we in the last week of the regular season come next week. And we looking at y'all like, what is y'all or Carolina win this division? It's one of them. What are y'all?
Ooh-wee. They playing in Tampa Bay or they playing in Carolina?
Tampa Bay.
This time it's Tampa Bay.
Oh, they going to, yeah.
Get right.
Man, I'll tell you why Tampa Bay lost this game. They were throwing the ball too damn much. You forgot to run the ball. You forgot to run the ball. You sitting here, Baker Mayfield throwing the ball. I mean, don't get me wrong. He had two. It was the turnovers too. How you turn over against Miami? How's a wait? Even better. How's a rookie quarterback looking better than you in the game? Miami. I tell you one thing. Miami. Their record might be Miami record might be set after this game. After winning this game is 7-9, but they damn sure didn't play like they were 7-9 today. I tell you that much.
If they didn't have the drama that they had in the beginning of the season, can't get right, they would be in the dance.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree, and I think they should get rid of Tua and keep Quinn Ewers as they quarterback for next season.
That would be the plan.
He looked good. He looked real good.
He ain't look too bad.
It's not about how many yards you throw for. I tell anybody that it's about your precision, it's about your accuracy, and it's about your rating. And Baker, he had his 300-something yard game, but he had 2 interceptions. But Quentin Ewers didn't have no interceptions and had 2 touchdowns, just like Baker. But they ran the ball. Devin Ainsley had almost 100 yards rushing. Bucky Irvin. I think Bucky Irvin only had probably 20 yards.
19.
Hey, carry the one. Round it to the nearest 10. That's why Tampa Bay.
You know what pissed me? You know what pissed me off? All joking aside, though.
Yeah.
Last week, we saw Cincinnati went against this same Miami team, and Chase Brown had his best game of the season. So, to your point, Tampa Bay must have not watched last week's tape. They must have not watched the previous weeks that other teams ran all over Miami. So can't get right. Tampa Bay don't pay attention. That's why I think they're gonna be one and done. Long Wolf, your thoughts?
My thought is this. Todd Bowles, how you doing? Todd Bowles, I'm coming after you now. You both be that defensive guru. I got a question for you. Why are you not calling defensive plays now? Because the last 4 weeks, your run defense has been Swiss cheese. Literally, Swiss cheese. I'm calling you out, Todd Bowles. Despite Baker Mayfield fumble twice and lost a fumble, but no, I'm calling out that defense. I'm calling you out. You, for some odd reason, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, your run defense has given up over 150 yards, 140 yards, or higher.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I can go. Let's see here. I can go over and start. It really started with New Orleans. Really, the nightmare began in New Orleans. That's where the nightmare began. And I said this to Rob. I said this all y'all. That New Orleans game is going to come back to haunt them. That loss to New Orleans.
It would be nice. It will be a good next week.
Yeah, it's going to come back to haunt them. Ever since they lost to the Saints in the second game at them, Ever since they lost to the Saints.
You say the Saints. I got another team.
No, ever since they lost to the Saints, they have not been the same. I disagree.
I disagree.
I'm telling you right now, 4 straight losses from the Saints to now. I'm going to say ever since they lost to Shep Team. When Shep Team came in there, ever since they lost to the Patriots, before they played the Saints, their whole ego went downhill. After the Patriots, they lost to the Patriots, they lost to the Bills, they lost to the Rams. They got their ass beat by the Rams. I'm sorry. I remember that game.
You're wrong. I mean,
you're wrong. But guess what?
Wait. But let's be real. Ever since they lost to the Patriots, they only won one game.
Yeah, they won one out of last what?
1 out of 7. That's totally unacceptable.
If you told me like this, the Patriot game, 1 out of last 7, yeah.
I'm sorry. At the last 8 games, they only won 1 game. That's totally unacceptable. You should have won at least 3 or 4.
I mean, let's be honest, because both of y'all are right. They lost to us. We went downhill. Everybody was trying to give them a shot to stay relevant, and they have not been. So we cannot go ahead. You're not wrong, can't get right, and Lone Wolf, you're not wrong either, because their run defense got worse after they lost to the Saints. When when they lost to us, when they started to get injured.
Mm-hmm.
The injuries will hurt them starting from us. The run defense got worse when they lost
Yeah.
to the Chiefs.
No. What about that Thursday night game when they lost to the Falcons?
That's what we're talking about. Their run defense got worse. They played New Orleans. They played New Orleans before Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah. It was the week before.
When you name we named all those 6 losses, the 6 of the last 7 losses. 3 of them are quality teams, aka playoff teams. The other 3, one of them is a potential playoff team, and the other 2 are playing smarter. So yeah, and I told you, ever since the same game, it has not been the same.
And with that Atlanta game, Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson destroyed them.
Listen, I told y'all before, when it comes to some of them division rival games, you don't know who the hell gonna win. Records don't mean a damn thing. Records don't mean nothing.
Can't get right. I will agree with you to a fault, but at the same time, it has been exposed. Miami just exposed them on the run game. 2 division rivals exposed their run game. With another outer conference, even though it's a divisional matchup, they all doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Now both of them going to fight each other next week, and either which way, I don't care which one of them win, because they're gonna go and we have a home game, and they're gonna lose in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Never know.
Sir, at least 2 NFC West team is going to be in the wild card. At least 1 AFC North team is going to be in the wild card. All of them have defense.
Oh, right. In the wild card. Yeah.
2 teams is going to be from the West. 1 of them from the North.
3.
Right. And all 3, I know what you're saying, all 3 of the wild card teams, they top 10 in defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a firm believer on any given Sunday. You never know. Because
Sir,
I got what you're saying. Because one of the teams that's in the wild card, the Panthers did beat them. I say that much.
Sir, if they go against the Seahawks in the wild card round, they're dead. If they go against the Niners, they're dead. If they go against the Rams, they're not going to beat the Rams twice. If they go against the Packers or the Bears, they're dead.
Basically, pick your poison.
Pick it.
Yeah.
The only one that they will have a fighting chance will be the Rams. And like I said, it's hard to beat a team twice, especially the Rams in the playoffs. They're one and done. The NFC South is one and done. Now,
I can feel you on that.
Now, let me go ahead and congratulate my fellow New England Patriots for putting Delta and then what's left of them sorry ass Jets.
Man.
Drake May, a historic game, 5 touchdown pass game in his career. Stephon Diggs can go to Cardi B and say that he got an extra $500,000 for a touchdown. My boys look great. I don't know because of them, but except for congratulations, we're back on the top of the mountain in the AFC East for the first time in like a decade.
Yeah, since the GOAT, since the Tom Brady was there.
Yeah, cool. I'm cool with that. But the T-shirt, but I'm not overjoyed because we're gonna have some tough teams in the playoff to deal with. So I'm not gonna jump up and down and be happy, joy, but I'll give them
I say this.
thumbs up. I'll give them the thumbs up for today.
I say this much: they beat one of their foes in the division. They beat the shit out of them. I'm sorry, but there's no question. Drake May is definitely MVP this year. I'm sorry, I ain't no Patriot fan. I don't like him. I don't like the Broncos, but I give credit when credit is due. Drake May is definitely the MVP this season. He showed that in that game.
Nah, I disagree. I still think it's Stafford.
You think it's who?
I think it's Stafford.
Matt Stafford, you think so?
Yep.
I don't know. The MVP conversation is a toss-up now. After Drake May did a performance, a 5-touchdown performance, it's now back to a toss-up. So it's a who's who. It's gonna be like a who's who can win it anyway. But,
I mean, I got to see what Matt Stafford do tomorrow. But if you ask me right now, who is Drake May? I ain't gonna lie, he closed the gap. He closed the gap today. He definitely closed the gap today. But I gotta give Matt Stafford a chance to see what he do this week.
Right.
Because right now, I will still give it to Stafford.
Wow. Yeah, right now, they got it's basically between.
I can't lie. Like Stafford had a phenomenal year.
Well, as of right now, the two that's like may go head to head for the MVP is gonna be May and Stafford. Can't put Josh Allen in there. He lost today.
Oh, Lord, let's get to that.
Yeah.
Thank you for what in the hell was that? Eagles defense. Jesus. Lord, giving Josh Allen a little bit of a nightmare today. Everybody was talking about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills supposed to be that team with experience to make it out the AFC to go to Santa Clara. After what I saw today, I don't think so.
Yeah. That was horrible.
You didn't score. Yeah, you didn't score until the second half. And then credit for y'all to go for two and then make it. But let's face it, Josh Allen came back to reality. It was well known. And then all y'all last year was busting my head wide open about giving Josh Allen to do some of that. And now when he got that contract, that $300 million extension,
yep,
he came back to reality. Not to mention that he didn't have a number one wide receiver, something that Buffalo should have drafted it, but they were too stubborn to do that. I digress on that day. So therefore, on the other hand, I don't know what Buffalo gonna look like going into the postseason. But I see but with that performance I saw today, if I see that, yeah, Josh Allen, you won't be in conversation about Super Bowl, and then they're gonna start questioning about your legacy of you being the next Jim Kelly. You got the team, you got the talent, but just couldn't get the job done to get to the promised land.
Can I get right on you?
Man, Josh, I'm not big on it on Philly, but a W's a W. Philly been getting W's close games all season long. Buffalo, I don't know what the hell was going on with them. For some reason, I mean, Josh Allen, he had a good throwing game and had over 260 yards passing, but that offensive line looked horrible.
Oh yeah, Jalen
Yeah.
Carter.
That O line looked horrible today. I think what they gave up like 6 sacks. What they gave up like 6 sacks on him.
They were having fun today, my boy. Yeah, they was, boy. Oh Jesus Christ! Jalen Carter
And what got me was James Cook. What happened to him? Feed the
non-existent.
man. Feed the man the ball. He's your X factor player.
He wasn't looking too bad, to be honest.
He wasn't. That's why I don't understand why y'all they wasn't feeding James Cook. If they would have fed James Cook more, Josh Allen would not have got sacked as much. The best way to beat Philly is to punch them in the mouth.
Man, they didn't do it enough.
They didn't. So they got Buffalo got what was due to them. Now they're gonna have to play as the wild card. And it is what it is. And don't get me wrong, we'll see what Buffalo be as a wild card.
Probably 6.
Sir, we had evidence of that. We have evidence of that already.
Okay.
Buffalo on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. Garbage.
One and done.
Trash.
One and done. Rat ass. Be prepared, Lone Wolf. Be prepared, Lone Wolf, to say a phrase. So they ain't surviving.
Ooh, baby. Because it'll be Denver, New England.
No, Buffalo's number 7.
What?
Yes.
Damn, that means they would have to play.
If this stands next week, they go back to Foxborough.
Oh shit! Hey.
And this time, New England ain't gonna let them go.
No, not.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna say like it is. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a great game.
I know it's gonna be a great game, but here's the thing: you think we're gonna let Buffalo beat us twice on the floor?
You did all the other seasons.
I don't see Mike Vrabel having them boys beat us twice in less than a month in Foxborough. Hell no, I don't see it.
I mean, granted, Buffalo is not a good road team. I give you that. I give you that. But granted, again, it is the playoffs. You know, I was like I said, not knocking your team. You got a coach. You got a coach who's experienced with the playoffs and everything. Coaching is one thing, executing is another. So I would like to see Drake May. He's having a great season. He's having a great season.
But I need to see that.
Now this young guy, he's getting the chance. He's gonna get the chance to be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. I'm not sitting there knocking him. I'm not trying to play him.
No,
But just because you're one way in the season, I would love to see how you are in the playoffs.
David, you're not wrong, not one bit. I have the same question as you.
Because he's a rookie. Let's be real. Even though this is second year in the league, he's a rookie on that field.
You're not wrong. It is this first playoffs. Playoff is different. It's a bigger stage. We don't know how he's going to act. His questions need to be answered. We're going to find out.
That part.
We'll find out if he built for it. We'll see. Now, an update on the Niners versus the Bears.
14-all.
I knew that was going to get back to.
I knew that was going to be. I knew that game was a battle.
Yeah, 14-all.
It's a one seed up for grabs.
Yeah, 14-all.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams threw it to the Burton.
Luther Burton?
Yep, Luther Burton.
Yep. I kind of had a thought for him for a touchdown today, and look where he did it. Yep. So we got Luther Burden, Bears defense, and who we got for the Niners score?
For the Niners score, it is Jake Tongues and Brock Purdy.
Hello? Oh.
I said, wow. Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brock
Okay.
Purdy ran one in.
interesting.
Yep.
OJ Tongues, a tight end.
Yeah, that's George Kittle. That's George Kittle back up.
That means Kittles must be hurt, huh?
Ankle
Yeah. Damn.
ankle injury. Yeah. No, he's fine though. Look, they need Kittle for the postseason, so if they can handle it, hey.
Right.
Now, like I said, I was only discussing scenarios and games that matter. And another game we need to go ahead and talk about. We'll need to talk about the AFC South real quick. Philip Rivers, I give you credit for coming back, but you could have just stayed home. Because Jacksonville, Houston, now we got a battle. They're the division rival to decide who will win the crown. The scenario is simple. Jacksonville got to lose in order for Houston to win the crown. Of course, Houston, you have to beat your division rival, which I know you probably is, but it all depends on Jacksonville. If Jacksonville lose and Houston wins, it flips. If Jacksonville wins, that's it.
Mm-hmm. And Jacksonville is home next week against they play against the Titans.
They should beat the Titans.
They're gonna beat the brakes off the Titans. But
and Houston gets the Colts.
Houston got the Colts at home.
Right.
And Houston will put belt to ass on the Colts.
I mean, well, either way, both of them gonna be in the playoffs. But it's all about who gonna get home cooking. You know, starting off.
Who gonna get the home game first round?
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Both teams is good on the road too.
Yeah.
So whichever one win or lose, it's still gonna be an even thing because shit, they could win on the road or at home.
No. Houston's at home this week.
No. Well, I'm talking about as far as the final scenario.
He's talking about in the playoffs.
On the playoffs, yeah. Right now, if the playoffs will start right now, Houston and Pittsburgh will get it on the first round. And then Jacksonville and Chargers.
Houston would dog them. Because one thing Houston do got that Pittsburgh don't have.
It's a
better defense.
They got a defense. Damn, I mean, they do got a good front four. We know that. They got a good front seven. But they got a secondary. They got a hell of a secondary. You got Jalen Petrie on one side, and you got Derek Stingley on the other. Huh.
Yeah.
You got some ball hawks. You got some ball hawks over there.
If Pittsburgh beat them in the first round, it's barbecue chicken. So we're gonna go ahead and right now we don't even know if Pittsburgh will even be in the playoffs. We don't know. So, like I said, that next week game for the AFC North is going to be the far from grace game for some teams. But I'm going to do something different. We're gonna call the Monday night game because we're here already doing the aftermath. And we're gonna call this Monday night game between the Falcons and the Rams. And since we are already covering the aftermath, let's go ahead and cover the Rams and the Falcons. What's the spread?
Spread is three. Spread is, hold on a second. The spread for that game, it is Atlanta is a 7.5 point underdog.
Why do I think I would say take the points? I would take the points, but the Rams will win.
You'll take the points, but what?
We'll take the points, but the Rams will win 27-20.
You'll take the points, but the Rams will win.
Yeah. End zone, Williams.
Oh, okay. I feel you on that. I'm going to say I agree with you on the points. And like I think the Rams will pull out that game. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fighting game. I'll tell you that much. And one thing Atlanta has a problem with is tight ends. They don't have no decent linebackers to guard tight ends. So I would say my anytime touchdown would be Park. I think that's Parkinson, right? He's the tight end. Is it Parkinson?
Parkinson's actually the receiver.
Kobe Parkinson. Yeah. Kobe Parkinson.
Kobe Parkinson tight end. Yeah.
Yeah. Kobe Parkinson, anytime touchdown. He's gonna be the X factor for them to win tomorrow. Yep. Because the Falcons cannot cover. If you seen their games, if you seen the Falcon games, one thing about Atlanta, they have a problem with tight ends.
Not like Cincinnati do.
Right.
Actually, Atlanta. I'm gonna give you an update that Atlanta don't have problem against tight ends. They have problem against number one wide receivers and stopping the run. And right now, because Devontae Adams is not playing tomorrow, Chef got Williams. I got this pride of Samoa. Pookie.
Nah, he gonna score automatically.
Pookie might get in there twice. Matter of fact, if I feel so good, I think Pookie gonna get in 3 times.
I don't know. That I don't know. But I can't see if you saying they got. I ain't gonna say they got. You said they bad with number one wide receivers. They bad with running back.
Big possession receivers, and they strong against the run.
You said they strong against the run.
They strong against the run. No, they struggle against the run.
Struggle.
So
okay.
It's almost like saying you go either way. They're basically ranked 26 against the run.
I'm listening.
And
I'm still gonna say Parkinson is gonna be the X factor.
I wouldn't say Parkinson will be the X factor. Subpar. It can, but I think it's gonna be a combination of Quam, Williams, Pookie.
Okay.
And then that's what I'm looking at. McVay's gonna use the two running back system to wear that Russian defense.
Sprinkle corn for a touchdown. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Right. Well, you like plus 210. You like plus 210.
Yep. I'm just saying. Sprinkle corn for a touchdown will be nothing wrong with that.
No. But I do got the Rams to win this game anyway.
Yeah.
I agree. But it'll be a lot of touchdowns, but it'll probably be on one side. But I won't be surprised if Atlanta come out firing and do nothing to lose. I
Yeah,
mean, they
they
got
tough at home. They are tough at home.
yes, but I think Raheem Morris needs this confidence to go into the off season. I don't think Raheem Morris could afford to be having losing games at the end of the season, going into the end of the season because they're already done questioning him already.
Mm.
So
Oh yeah.
I honestly think that Raheem Morris needs this win. But even if they don't win, at least compete.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, going into the late end of the season, it is a lot. I guess the shows are a lot more shorter because there's teams that we don't really think about no more. I mean, for example, the Giants. The Giants basically look like they're giving the number 1 pick to the Raiders. I don't really too much care about that because the Raiders have a lot of things to fix.
My God.
I don't care about New York because New York got a lot of things to fix.
That's called reconstruction, not rebuild.
And I got and while speaking of, you talk about the New York, Las Vegas.
Yep.
As far as I'm concerned, I think Pete Carroll gonna be on his way out.
No.
It ain't sound like it. It sound like it might be back for another year.
Not going to what it is, but for them to choose over Antonio Pierce, to fire Antonio Pierce, and Antonio Pierce had a better record than Pete Carroll, tells volumes.
Yep.
Okay, now my Oka brother, we know why Antonio Pierce got fired.
Yep.
He came in as an interim head coach. He took over head coach near the ending of the season. Before the season, he fully coached the Raiders. And when he took over, the Raiders won. I think they won the 2 out of their last 3 games before the season was over. Antonio Pierce, he got his first shot, but it's messed up how they did him. They didn't give him an option to try to go for next year, nothing like that.
They're straight. Right.
But at the end of the day, it's Pete Carroll. It's not Antonio Pierce. It's a difference. Pete Carroll has a fan base on the West Coast.
But you know how Pete Carroll.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I will say this much. The fact that you went ahead and shut down 2 of your best players, and one of them wasn't too happy about it either. I'm just saying, the Raiders got a lot of questions to answer in the offseason, and I will not be surprised if we see a whole completely different Raiders team next year. Because
absolutely, I agree.
You ain't gonna see Geno there because Geno look like he ain't ready to retire. You
ain't gonna see no Max Crosby.
Well, I think Max Crosby. I would not be surprised if he's out of Vegas.
They talking about it was a knee injury, a knee injury with him. You know, they so full of ratatouille.
Yeah, right. That man was playing basketball in his house.
With why the knee didn't cock out on him then?
Exactly.
Like I said, it's messed up. It's messed up. They played them because maybe if people would play that next game, he would have got his bonus.
Yep.
Let me see here. Crosby. Let's see here. He's good. He got next a few more years. 26, 27. So next year and the year after, he got 2 more years and a potential
How many more
buyout.
years he got left on his contract?
3. It's a 3 year. So must got an extension.
Yeah, but
He
I
must
tell
have
you one
extension.
thing: he's leaving. He's leaving Las Vegas.
I won't be surprised if he does.
He don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care about the 3 year. He don't care about the 3 year. Listen, Max Crosby on the low key tip. He's a hothead. He gonna if they don't trade him, he's gonna find a way for them to buy to buy his contract. He get the dividends of that buyout contract, and someone will pick him up because he's Max Crosby.
Okay, so he's on his first rookie. He's on his first contract, the first rookie extension contract, and then when that contract hits, he after 2027 he'll be on the new contract. So I think 2027 will be his second run contract. The problem I got with this is you got to ask yourself this, not for teams that have a decent cap money. Are you willing to eat up $27 million or higher to get this man?
Yes.
Now, granted, don't get me wrong, the Raiders will have to take out half of his contract. Now, when you do trades, and this happened to you Cowboys too. When y'all took Logan Wilson, Cincinnati Bengals took half of it, still paying half of his money, but you paying half of the money. By next year, it'll be yours. Same thing with Quinn Williams. Jets are paying half that money. Next year too, you paying the other half. By next year, around that range, you will be in charge of the cap. So basically, the bad news is, if you get dreaming for you to come to the Cowboys, it ain't gonna happen because you got bigger problems. Sure, you may have 19 or 21 million dollars in cap space, but I may know a spot for Max Crosby that will fit right into him. And I think going to San Francisco might fit their bill.
No.
They got the money.
No.
They got the money.
I understand, but he ain't gonna go no San Fran.
Where do you think can get right?
I hate to say it, Pittsburgh.
They don't pay the players like that.
Nope.
But Max come on now.
And they're not much of a trading team like that either.
Right.
So I wouldn't say there. I would have said if Jerry Jones had sense, I would have said Dallas. But Jerry Jones didn't listen because he about to be broke.
You know what? Why not go to Detroit? He's from there.
That would be a good idea, but however, because you pay Aiden Hutchinson all that money, no.
They'll be all right.
No, man, they gotta pay that. They gotta pay their hometown. They gotta pay their home game, bro. They can't let that go.
No, that's what I say. I think San Francisco might be a fit for him. So the reason why being
with Nick Bosa trying to get his way back, that's a good
fit.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, on top of that, because they voided Brandon Ayuk contract, that saved them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. I'm gonna say this much. Here I go. If Max Crosby want to go somewhere for the money, go to the Jets. go to the Jets. If he want to go somewhere to compete for a championship, go to the Seahawks.
Well,
If he want to go somewhere, where he know, hey, I'm going to have fun because I got a bunch of role players around me that could get to the ball. I got some ball hawk. I got a good front seven that didn't do too bad this year. That could get to the quarterback and make my game easier. Come to the Cowboys. As far as getting to the quarterback. And we could use a Max Crosby on the front line because he is a balanced DE. He can stop the run and he can stop the pass. Now, if you want, and the only reason why I say Detroit is because that's where he's from, Michigan. If he want to go back home, this is his best chance. I'm just saying.
I like it.
That's my four picks right there. I got 4 picks right there. That's my 4.
I like it. I mean, I like it. We'll see. We'll see for sure.
Remember one thing what Jerry Jones said, and I'm not a big Jerry Jones fan. F word him, but that rat ass said we got a lot. We got first round picks.
And okay.
I don't believe a damn thing that man do until I see it.
Exactly.
I just before no look.
I know he rubs me the wrong way too, Chef. He does. I'm not.
Let me go ahead and say this real fast because we're running out of time. I don't know why anybody think that this man should be trusted. Let me remind y'all of who one of his best friends is. They do the same thing.
Oh, that guy.
They spread lies to
the orange mofo.
I will not mention his name.
Spread lies and conspiracy theories to the American public.
And love young women.
You know, I'm gonna go on that aspect. Gentlemen, on this lovely hour, we cover some football. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to have a lovely week. We will be back up here because week 18 is on the horizon. We definitely gonna be covering what's up to week 18. And y'all remember, after week 18 comes Monday, where coaches go to die.
Mm-hmm.
So that is coming up down the pike. But for now, is this gonna be our last episode for the it is gonna be our last episode until the new year. Okay. So for everybody else out there, I want everyone to have a happy new year, a happy 2026. I'll let you know right now. Be prepared because in 2026 there will be some changes in this report. You will see soon enough. I am excited for that. But can't get right. You enjoy your new year. All the best for you and your family for 2026.
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
So basically, we're off tomorrow.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You also enjoy all the best for you and your family for 2026.
Oh yeah, I got graduation approaching.
Hey.
2 of them.
Oh,
congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah, he's ready to get him out the house.
One graduated from college and one graduated from high school.
Oh wait.
Well, for now, y'all enjoy your week. We're out of here. Week 18 is approaching. If your team ain't made the playoffs, sorry for you. Have a blessed week.
Peace, everybody. Happy New Year coming in.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.